Hi, this is Wushin, and welcome to our Climax Screwed podcast. Today, we will be doing card of the days for the week, December 29th to January 2nd. And joined here today is Byu-san.
Hey everybody, Happy New Year's.
Yeah, Happy New Year. And I'll there aren't many cards today because
Yeah,
the Bushiroad
they're taking
isn't
they're
as a
ta-
holiday.
most
So
of them
obviously,
they're out of holidays obviously. There's only
so
like 7 actual cards to talk about.
yep. So this
This
episode,
I bet this episode could be done in 15 minutes.
yeah, should be pretty fast. Well, first card would be from Ilias, second season. Magic Stick Ruby, blue character 00, 2K, and magic trait. So on play, you can look up to two cards from top of your deck and place them back in any order. So essentially, you can set up your burn from your last set.
Or you
That's
can
it.
set your trigger checks if you have to use it earlier than that.
Yeah,
Honestly,
It's
it's a pretty good card for Ilya.
it's a good card.
It's a good card
Yes.
for Ilya. Easily, good card. Easy
Yeah.
tech 1-2.
The only thing I have a problem with is why isn't Bushiroad making a new mechanic for set 2 instead of like building onto set 1?
What can
I
you
mean,
do?
I mean, it's fine if you do that, but like you shouldn't have too many cards that build onto.
No, it's not abnormal. I mean, like if you looked at the Klondike boosters, they literally boost on themselves.
Anyways, moving on. Here we have the sister, Magic Stick Sapphire. Blue character 2/1, 4.5k, and magic trait. All of your other magic characters gain 500 and hand encore.
Now, you really think that hand-on core is gonna be relevant? I mean, like
Nope.
a global 500 has already been given on a lower level card.
Yeah, the level 0. I think this is a card that is not meant for the first set. It's meant for a different build. I think it's meant for the Kuro build, in my opinion.
But the Kuro build should be all red.
No, you'll see why. Next card will tell you that it is blue. So other than builds, I think the effect is pretty. I don't know. It seems pretty meh
I
on
mean,
a
like
2
giving your
1.
cards hand-on core is not really worth it. Since some of the cards you already have to play already has hand-on core, and the ones that don't have it isn't really worth hand-on core.
Yeah, and it's 2/1, so I mean it's a bit late to play the card. So if it was like something like level 1, yeah, it might be much better. But level 2, I don't think is really worth it. Moving on, a daily life to protect Ilya, 3/2, 10k, 2 soul, obviously. Master magic trick. On play, you can draw up to 1 card, then choose up to 1 cost 1 or lower character from your hand and play it to any border on your stage. When this card reverses an opponent in battle, and the climax of other mean, which is a gate, or as we like to call it, pants trigger, is in the climax border, you may pay the cost, which is pay 3 and return this card to your hand. If you do, choose up to 1 wishes to grant Kuro from your hand and play it onto the original border of this card.
That's a rather interesting double attacker. This is probably the first one where you actually have to swap cards. No, wait, I lied. There's one in Macross.
Is it does it count as double attacker?
Yes, there is. Because you discard attack every first opponent, then wishes the Grand Kuro comes out in standard, which means which pretty much means it's a double attacker
without the extra soul.
without the extra soul. No,
Yeah.
it will gain the extra soul.
Really?
Yes.
If it's in the same slot, I thought it's the same character. I thought Trigger.
It won't
goes
keep
on
it won't keep the trigger. It won't keep any trigger soul, but it'll gain the climax soul.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. It'll keep the climax. So speaking of this card, the first effect is pretty good. You can play cost 1 or lower, and you can play your level 2s. You can play the 2/1 that we just talked about, for example.
But that's way too late.
I know it's late, but
for a card like that, it's way too late.
I'm just thinking, what would you play with the first effect? Play an assist, 2/1 Ilya assist, level assist, or something? Or you can play the, what do you call it? The level assist that Kuro has, the 1/1. That depends on number of magic characters in your level zone. Could run that. Or you could just run it for the draw and then, just set up your burn triggers. But most likely, if you're running this, you won't be running the burn because you're running the Kuro as well. But you don't have to run the second effect.
I don't know. I think you will be playing this because of the second effect. The first effect isn't really worth playing by itself.
It's you can sort of set up because you're drawing one, right? So you could set up the burn, but there are other cards that can do that for you. Moving on, Wishes to Grant Kuro, which is what the previous Ilya brings onto stage as a double attacker. 3/2, 9.5k. Magic and weapon trait. When you have 3 or more beyond the Hollow, Bravado, and Lies in your waiting room, this gets -1 level in your hand, which is that Climax is a 2k1. Second ability, experience. When the total level of the cards in your level area is 4 or greater, this card gains 1k. Last ability, on play, heal.
Well, to start with, it won't lose the heal when you play with Ilya, because you have to play Kuro from the hand.
Yep.
I don't know. It's a good early drop for sure.
I like it because I like early drop. I like to heal.
It's what 10.5 early drop.
Yep. I love healing at level 2. So good.
What I do. I can't say no to you healing at level 2. I mean, like I do it all the time with Item Master.
Yeah, I do it all the time with a bunch of sets. But yeah, it's essentially a double attacker. You could essentially loop it sort of with salvage.
Not really. This card kind of has
in the case you have infinite stock, or let's just say a lot of stock. You can play Ilya, play this, heal, let this will die next turn. You can salvage with your win, tap. I think you pay 2.
That's a lot of stock.
I know. I'm just saying it potentially. If you have tons of stock, it is a potential loop, but it's not reliable. Just a fun thing.
Because you're depending on your opponent to kill the card, and that isn't really a good thing.
You can salvage your second one, or you have a second one in your hand. Right? What do you pay 3 to play it? No, you won't.
Wouldn't you just just play? Wouldn't you just play from hand and then hope you have like 1 extra stock? Attack with Ilya last. I didn't pay 3 to heal 1 more off another Kuro in your hand. Basically, if you're using this combo, you're not using the burn combo because it's debatable if you use the Beyond the Hollow her Climax.
Yep.
And the pants. Well, you have to use the pants if you want to use the Ilya combo. The 2k1 soul doesn't really have to have a real apparent Climax combo.
Yeah,
so
but
it just seems to be just kind of like Sasuke for Kill la Kill. I'm not sure that one actually had a Climax combo for that 2k1 soul.
There is no Climax combo. Well, there is one, but not the Sasuke. This one, in this case, a level down, or what was I going to say? Ilya has pretty terrible power early game, so they really need power boost, i.e. 2k1s. So, I mean, it's still playable. The only other 2k1 you're running is the one that helps you mill. Mill 2, if it's both magic trait, then you can draw 1. That's on a level 0, and you could run this for the 2k1 and level down heal.
Basically, if you're not using the original first set burn, you're probably going to be using this one instead.
Just a new build, which I actually like, because first of all, it's Kuro, and the burn is just really tired of the burn. Moving on, we have Love Life. First card for Love, second season 2 Love Life would be Happy Maker Kosata Honoka, 3/2 10k music trait. This card cannot side attack. On play or via change, you may heal. When this card declares an attack with Climax the Blue Sky Beyond the Sakura trees, which is a 2k1, you may choose one of your opponent's level 2 or lower characters and send it to its owner's rating room. So kill a level 2 or lower.
This technically kills back row, so
it kill anything.
Not anything. You can't kill level 3s.
Well, I meant anything on the field. It doesn't have to be back row.
Yeah, that's true, but you probably target a back row.
Not all sets you run 2/1 assist.
No, but you probably still kill back row because back it's not something that Love Life can do.
Yeah, nope, they can't. Well, I'd rather kill. It depends on the situation, really.
Really, if you had to compare this to like I don't know the other 2k1 Climax combo, I honestly think that other one is better.
Which one?
The one that lets you restand it to reverse that opponent.
Oh, that? Okay.
Honestly, I can't find a place for this.
This is Honoka waifu build, man. Honoka makes everyone happy with. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that joke because no one watches this series. So It's a heal.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's a
that one
plus.
heals too. This one doesn't cost as much stock and it has a change, whereas the other one doesn't have a change. So that could be put into consideration.
Nah, the change pretty much the same. Same cost.
I know same cost, but the other card does the re-standard doesn't have a change. So
Yeah, but yeah, well, I guess so. I don't know. I guess that goes down to opinion. I personally can't find it. I personally wouldn't play this myself. I know Umi might be debatable. The original set Umi.
yeah, the original Umi is pretty good. Salvage and
It's
1K
about
all.
10-5 on a 2K1 soul salvage one. This
It
card
gives 1K to all. Gives 1K to all.
and 1K to all.
Yep.
So yeah, that one's debatable to that one. I mean, like
Umi
it
is
had
pretty
it had to
strong.
play against Umi, and then there's those usual staple level threes you play, like the what is it? Second extra boosters. What would we call them? Group, I guess. You know, the
Which
one,
is the re-standard one.
which is the restander one, and
Yeah.
I think that's the only real level 3 competition that has a fight. So just Umi and that restand card. Anything else?
honest,
Anything else
there's-
is like, I don't know.
To be honest, there's too many level 3s in Love Live. You know, we could start it like Waifu or just with Love Live level 3s. So, you know, it's really based on opinion and your love for your character. As someone who plays Love Live, that's all I have to say. Or, yeah.
That being said, not being able to side attack can actually hurt.
Yeah, you can actually hurt at level 3 when you want to do precise damage.
Or you're fighting against Little Buster's twin stack, then you're just gonna hurt yourself more.
Anyways, last card. Kira Kira Sensation Kosaka Honka. It's a red character. It's level 2, cost 1, 2K, and music trait. First of all, it's a counter, 3K counter, and second, it has a change, which is during Climax. Start of the Climax phase, you may pay to dish 1, and change to Happy Maker Kosaka Honoka.
What can you say? It's a 3K counter that changes.
I don't like changes on counters though.
Yeah, that gives you less options, and the only way you can use the counter again is when you know, trigger salvage.
Yeah, so I don't know.
The change, because anti-change is kind of a thing now in most sets, it's, you know, not really a thing to do.
Surprisingly, I haven't met any anti-changes in our store meta, but
You can't deny they're there.
I know they're there, but I just haven't met many, nor have I used many
But
of
the
them.
thing is, you have to think about it on a broad basis. It's just too expensive when you consider the anti-change possibility.
Yep.
And the level 3 isn't as like, you know, possibly perfect as it could be.
Yeah, and I'd rather put a stronger power backup than this one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And upcoming releases, in case no one watched the Bushiroad stream.
Which I seriously doubt. But
You never know.
we'll go ahead and go with this anyways.
Fate Unlimited Playworks, April 3rd for the TD, and Booster sometime in spring of this year.
And last time we announced this, we didn't actually have a date.
Yeah, and now we have an actual,
Date. We have actual
yeah.
dates for at least the TD.
Yeah. Moving on, Shining Resonance. Extra Booster, sometime next year. Didn't give us a season, but sometime next year. Now for the 2 series that make everyone go like WTF. First one, To Love Ru Darkness. TD in the summer and Booster in the fall.
You could tell from just those 2 last sets, they're moving everything from Victory Spark into Weiss.
Shingeki no Kyojin, OMG. Sometime next year fall for the TD and Booster Pack. I think Anime Expo, I don't know. Yeah, we'll have the English version released on July 2nd.
For those who don't know what Shingeki no Kyojin means in Japanese, it's actually
Titan?
Attack on Titan.
Yep.
Just in case those English people who don't know Japanese, it's Attack on Titan.
Yep, you can now have Cockroaches versus Titan. It'll be the best battle ever.
This is going to be technically English exclusive for a bit. There's never an actual date for the Japanese release.
July is pretty much close to fall.
But there's no date for it. There's still no date.
Yeah, not yet. I mean, it's still a few months down. It's
made everyone facepalmed. Like, seriously.
Not baseball, but like everyone's excited.
So I heard some people quit because this was announced.
Guy on forum group, we saw that. Last bit of information is there's apparently the 7th anniversary for Weiss. I haven't been playing it that long, so I don't know. And there will be comeback campaigns for something that they didn't say.
The 7th anniversary is probably referring to the first 3 sets in the game, which is Persona, Little Busters, and Capo. I seriously doubt they actually need an extra boost.
Please don't. Please boost something that, you know.
But in reality, 7th anniversary could really mean anything.
Yep. It could mean anything.
And comeback campaign could also mean anything, but that means comeback campaigns for cards for series that has problem keeping up. Like, I don't know, Shana, and series that have a hard time keeping up.
I'm trying to think of some
King of Fighters.
No, just re-release the whole damn thing.
There's no point re-releasing it. The whole booster is the whole booster is a piece of shit.
Don't care, just do it. So rate, comment, subscribe, and if you think Lala is actually the main character of Jillabu, please comment down below.
Oh please, Lala love main character. Who cares? Anyways, we'll see you guys. Next week. Maybe there'll be more cards next time.